You know what? You can do the intro. Are you ready? This theme song.
Tell me to go.
Go.
Are you ready? Are you ready for a good time? Woo!
Ready for a good time, but you'll no get it watching WWE product or any other wrestling product. We're back, guys. Folk Wrestling, doing our first WWE Smackdown review in about 2 months, and didn't miss reviewing these Smackdowns. I've missed reviewing the old Ruthless Aggression era Smackdowns, but certainly not these Smackdowns. But regardless, this actually started not too bad. So we kick off with Brock Lesnar. His suspension has been lifted. He comes out, does his wee signature poses on the ramp, gets into the ring. He's wearing his wee checkered shirt, and yeah, pretty much that's it. He starts talking, and before he can say anything, Sami Zayn comes out, interrupts Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was making it aware that he basically wants the Universal title off Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn comes out and has to explain who he is. Brock Lesnar's like, I've no idea who you are. Kind of just buried him right on the fucking spot, to be honest. But it's probably true. I mean, there's a good chance Brock Lesnar doesn't know who Sami Zayn is. There's a good chance this could be the first words they've ever shared together. Especially with Sami Zayn being like a massive fucking lefty and against like thing. And then, yeah, because even in this promo, Brock Lesnar was bringing up the fact that he likes to hunt, kill, and eat animals in fucking Texas, and that probably rubbed Sami Zayn the wrong way.
Damn right.
I think he was referencing the fact that he's going to do the exact same to Sami Zayn if he doesn't go to his ring. Sami Zayn was saying how he is next in line for the Universal title shot, but when he does beat Roman Reigns, he promises he'll give Brock the first shot. Brock is telling Sami Zayn he should face him tonight. Sami Zayn tries to talk his way out of it. Brock tells him to shut up. Brock keeps saying tonight over and over again. Sami Zayn's like, thanks for the advice, but no thanks. Places his hands on Brock Lesnar's big massive fucking shoulders. Brock then grabs him by the arm, starts twisting it. Zayn's like, I'm sorry, and then he goes to break it, and Sami Zayn's tonight, I'll face him tonight. And Brock then pushes him up the ramp and's like, good job, kid, go get him. They share a wee hug as well, and Brock's putting Sami Zayn over here, even though he buried him at the start. So Brock says he's going to be in Sami Zayn's corner. We get back for the commercial break. Sami Zayn approaches Sonya Deville. He says that he may have said something out there that he didn't mean, and that he doesn't need the match made tonight. He wants to speak to Adam. She's like, Adam's not here, but I can help you. And he's like, this match cannot happen tonight. And then the next minute, Brock Lesnar appears from behind him, and Sami Zayn's like, I need this match tonight. But unfortunately, he says to Brock Lesnar, it can't happen because Adam Pearce isn't here. And then Sonya Deville opens up with her big fucking nostrils, and she says, don't worry, I can make the match. The match is on. Brock then high-fives Sami and goes, well, look, we're both winners. And then Brock says to Deville, I get the winner at day one. She says yes, and then that's pretty much it. So, I mean, decent start to the show. Brock Lesnar and Sami Zayn interacting here. And this is just so much better. Like, for the last 5 or 6 years, WWE have completely wasted Brock Lesnar. They've just had Heyman come out and speak the same fucking shite for him, while Lesnar just stands there jogging on the spot, looking like an absolute turd. Lesnar's actually not a bad talker. I just feel like for the last 5 years, they've completely wasted him by having Heyman come out and cut the same promo. Oh, the 1 and 15 and 1, or fucking 21 and 1, or, you know, suplex. It was the same fucking pish, right? I like Heyman, but, I mean, the guy's garbage. Even with Roman Reigns, it's the exact same fucking thing. Why can't we get something different? Anyway.
Exactly. But no, let's just give us the same pish for 8 years what they did. Brock Lesnar, right? Back in 2002, the 4, wasn't the greatest talker because the roster was actually good. Now the fact it's fucking shit, he's one of the better guys.
Because see, to be honest, I was probably the most excited I've been about Brock Lesnar's run was when he first came back. And remember he had the sit-down contract signing with... My name is Executive. I can't do his voice, you did.
Who's?
Johnny Ace.
My name is Johnny Ace, Executive Vice.
I have talent relations.
People power.
Monday night. Remember Brock Lesnar featuring Monday Night Raw? That was supposed to be the name of the game. I mean, Brock Lesnar's cutting good promos on his own. I don't think he needed Heyman. But Heyman and Brock was alright at the start, but it quickly just went down to Heyman repeating the same shit every week, and it got stale. It got really fucking stale. Up next with Sasha versus Shayna Baszler. This match was very weird, slow paced, botchy. Crowd was dead. Towards the end of the match, Baszler knees Sasha Banks. She's fucking laying on the ground, absolutely dead, not moving. Your man at ringside, what's the commentator called? The fucking not Michael Cole, the other one. Pat McAfee says get a body bag for Sasha Banks. She looks like she's completely fucking out of it. Baszler goes for a move. Sasha Banks rolls her up, gets the free count, and then jumps onto her feet and she starts celebrating the victory. And and Baszler's the one that's like laying on the ground. I mean, what the fuck? If anything, she should have just. You ever seen someone pulls off an upset victory? They don't get up. They're like still lying on the ground. The referee raises their hand. I mean, that should have been. How can she be dead 1 minute, but then next minute standing on her feet? This match was shit. Next we have a video call. It's Adam Pearce on the phone to Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville explains that Brock's here, that she's had to book a Universal title match, that he's getting the number one contender. He's facing he is the number one contender for the title at day one. Pearce says, you know what, it's probably a good idea that I don't show up, because last time Adam Pearce showed up, he wasn't in Brock Lesnar's good books. He got F5, then he suspended him. Sonya Deville says, no, you should turn up. He's in a good mood tonight, and Adam Pearce goes, nah, it's alright, you've got this. She says the executives won't be happy if he doesn't show up, and then he says, I'm going to remember the Alamo. What the fuck?
The Alamo seat.
She hangs up on him. Drew McIntyre comes in, wants to know why he wasn't in the Battle Royal last week, and Sonya Deville says that Adam Pearce handpicked the participants, so she just throws Adam Pearce under the bus. I mean, this segment wasn't bad, but then Drew McIntyre turns around and says to her, when you see Adam Pearce, and then the next minute from off the screen he just fucking raises his sword up. I don't know if it was like a penis reference, but his sword just fucking raises up out of nowhere, and he says, you tell him Drew McIntyre and Angela are looking at him, are looking for him. It's like, I mean, he looks like a fucking goofball. He's running about with this sword that you know he's not going to use, and then he's promising and threatening people. It's not like Triple H with his sledgehammer, and you know he's going to hit somebody, or you know Jeff Hardy, you know he's going to use a ladder, or fucking Edge and Christian, you know they're going to use the concerto, or when the Dudleys say get the table, you know they're going to fucking use them. This guy's running about with a real life sword that could kill people, and you know he's not going to use it. He looks like an absolute knob. Unreal. Up next with Happy Talk with Drew, and Happy Talk with Corbin and the guy that hangs about with Corbin. Don't know his name. Drew McIntyre and Hardy come out, interrupt this. Even the way Jeff Hardy dresses, he looks unique. Looks like a star. I guess Drew looked alright here as well. He looked better here than he did with the fucking sword in his hands, that's for sure. Up next with a Xia Li segment. Someone killed her dad. She wants to avenge it. I mean, the wee vignette looks cool and all that, and it looks alright, but let's be real, when she gets to TV, she's just going to be another Japanese wrestler that wrestles strong style, and this whole gimmick will be dead in a week. So, she wants to avenge her father's death and fight for freedom, but she'll just be wrestling 20-minute matches on SmackDown, so that's not going to happen. Up next with the Viking Raiders versus Los Mexicans. That's not their name, but that's what I'm calling them, even though they're probably not Mexicans. I think they're from Puerto Rico, but I mean, who gives a shit at this stage of the game? The Raiders come out beating their chest like absolute mongoloids. Boogs and Nakamura appear on the announce table. Pat McAfee's jumping about like an absolute windy licker. I know you're not supposed to say windy licker in 2021, but I'm saying it anyway. Any thoughts on that?
You should be fucking allowed to say it you want.
Yeah, well, you can on this channel until we get deleted or demonetized again. So they start playing a theme song on the guitar. The Viking Raiders get rolled up. They get beat by Los Mexicans. The Viking Raiders go out. They're all happy. They're about to beat up Boogs and Nakamura. Boogs plays like a heavy metal song, and the Viking Raiders begin to beat their chest again. And everyone's beating their chest, and Pat McAfee's beating his chest, and the segment ends. We get an interview with Toni Storm. Didn't listen to one word she said. Something about Two-Pie Tony or something. Fuck off. Then we have an Uso promo where they talk about Roman Reigns is the top dog or something. Same shite, different day for the Usos. I mean, I've never seen people put over someone so much as like, why are they kissing this guy's arse? Like, I'm trying to think of groups where they would kiss the ass of the leader, and it never happened. Yeah. It didn't happen with DX and Michaels or DX and Triple H. It never happened like the Nation. No one was kissing Farouk's fucking arse. It didn't even with Evolution. Like, I mean, I don't remember Batista and Orton ever fucking groveling and saying, "Oh, Triple H is the greatest. He's unbeatable." I mean, No, it just didn't fucking happen. There was always like, oh, they had respect or whatever for the leader in these stables, but wait, see with Roman Reigns, it's fucking pathetic. I mean, the Usos are like damn cheerleaders here. Anyway, Xavier Woods comes out. He says that he's got a new hand. There's a new hand of the king. Kofi Kingston comes out. I felt like turning off the TV at this stage, but I've got to review this shit. They have a match, DQ ending, and that's it really. They have a brawl, and the New Day beat up the Usos, then the Usos retreat. But then go backstage. We see Roman Reigns for the first time tonight. He questions Heyman. Why didn't he know that he had to defend? Why didn't he know that he had to defend his title tonight against Sami Zayn? And he says, did Heyman know Lesnar was going to be here tonight? And Heyman looks like he's about to cry his eyes out. But they've been saying last week that Brock... they even said last week that Brock Lesnar's fucking... his suspension got lifted. So of course he was going to be here tonight. And the guy is from Texas. So either... What is Roman Reigns a dumb bastard? Like, what does he mean? To say to Heyman, oh, did you know... Fucking... They came out last week and announced that he was going to be here, so yeah, I think we fucking knew it. Thoughts on that?
So fucking stupid.
After Sami Zayn won that Battle Royal last week, I can't remember who it was, but someone came out and says that Brock Lesnar's suspension was lifted next week.
I think it was Adam Pearce.
Was it Adam Pearce?
Because I remember Heyman backstage with Carr about it.
Well, there you go. Unreal. Up next, this was shit. Then we had Cesaro versus Sheamus. Didn't want to see that again, ever. What else did we have? Is that it? We had a promo for Charlotte Flair, absolute garbage. Comes out talking about how number one doesn't recognise number two, but I mean, number two is your fucking challenger, so you kind of have to recognise the person. She says no to Toni Storm's challenge. She walks out, and normally she gets plastic surgery on her face, but tonight she got a pie in the face, so that's what it is. I guess Toni Storm got 2 pies in her face last week. Charlotte only got 1 tonight, so Charlotte's still beating Toni Storm by 2 pies to 1. If you're keeping count at home, then that's the fucking pie score. Can't believe I'm talking about pies here at 3:30 in the morning. Up next, Sami Zayn comes out. He's in the ring. His music stops, and then he's left in the ring for about 10 minutes, like a fucking jobber. The New Day have a promo backstage with some woman I've never seen in my life before, and another woman who I think argues with Paul Heyman every week. They say that they're challenging for the belts at day one. They're going to end the reign of the Usos or whatever. Who cares? Day one. Day 365. Every day shite in WWE. Then we have Sonya Deville and Naomi backstage. So Naomi says that Sonya Deville is trying to stop her, dampen her glow or something. No, Naomi, you're just fucking shite, right? That's about the size of it. See, that's all you've got, right? See your glow entrance and you referencing glow, feel the glow, I'm bringing the glow. That's all, I mean, that's it. That is legit all she's got. She's never said anything good or anything fucking relevant. I mean, you went for dancing like a hooker with Batman Brodus Clay, a fucking actor, and now you're like, oh, the glow. But no, but that is it. I mean, she's got absolutely nothing apart from feel the glow, I'm going to bring the glow, or, you know what I mean, power to the glow. Fuck off. Pish challenges Sonya Deville to a match. Sonya Deville says, when I get back in wrestling gear, you've got your match, but for now, I'm in a suit and you can't do anything about it. Slaps her across the face. Naomi's pissed off, goes to punch her, punches her hand, walks away. And then during the break, or whatever, we come back to a break and it gets announced they're having a match next week. Even though Sonya Deville said that her role, she's like not stepping. She never, you know what I mean? In that promo they had like before the break, Sonya Deville was like suggesting that once she steps down from this role, she'll give her a match. But now it turns out they're facing each other next week. But who booked that? That's what I want to know. Because Adam Pearce isn't here tonight. So the only other person that could book it was Sonya Deville.
Exactly.
So why wouldn't she say in the segment, you've got your match next week? But she never said that. But they come back from the break and it's been announced. It's been announced by who?
No.
Sonya Deville's in charge. What sense did that make? It made zero fucking sense. That's what it made. Zero fucking sense. Sami Zayn, finally the camera pans back to him. Lesnar comes out. Zayn says this is a big night for him. He's about to win his first Universal title, but he doesn't want to win it in Texas because Texas is his least favourite state. Lesnar comes out. Don't think he's happy with Sami Zayn running down Texas. And I think Brock Lesnar's like, I'm going to be in your corner tonight, and Sami Zayn says to him, no offence, Brock, but you haven't exactly got the best winning streak as of late. This kind of sends Brock off the edge. He takes Sami to Suplex City. Didn't even charge him for his ticket. One-way ride. Leaves a couple of F5s. Roman Reigns comes out. Entrance takes up about 20 minutes. I guess they mustn't have had much to fill the show with, because the match was so short, so they had to go extra long on Reigns' entrance. He gets in the ring. The Usos help up Sami Zayn. I mean, this felt like Sami Zayn was a face here. The booking just seems wrong. I mean, unless they're trying to get you to feel sorry for Sami Zayn. If that's what they're trying to do, I guess they're doing a decent job of it. Reigns hits the spear, locked in the guillotine. Sami taps out. Reigns lifts the fucking title in the air, and that is it. SmackDown ends. No confrontation, no nothing. It ends like that, and at day one, it's going to be Brock versus... I wish it was Rock. Brock versus Roman Reigns. So there you go. That's your SmackDown over. I enjoyed the start of the show. It was no bad. Apart from that, though, I mean, there wasn't much on this, guys. If I'm being completely honest. Yeah, so I'm going to give this SmackDown... I'm giving it a 1. I liked the start of the show, but everything else sucked. It really did. It did. No, I'll give it a 2. Just for the Brock Lesnar, Sami Zayn stuff. You know, they were involved. They had like 3 different segments, so it was nice to see them spread it throughout the show rather than just the whole one and done format. But everything else was garbage. I mean, nobody wants to see a Shayna Baszler, Sasha Banks shite, Jey Uso versus Xavier Woods shite, the Viking Raiders versus Los Mexicans shite. I mean, bad stuff. 2 out of 10. If the rest of the show was better, then, again, Sheamus Cesaro as well. I can't remember if I covered that in the review. I mean, we've seen it a million times. Didn't need to see it again. So, yeah, 2 out of 10 for SmackDown. Be back next time for Raw, and there'll be more wrestling videos and wrestling gaming content uploaded over the weekend. So, stay tuned, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.